All right, hey everyone, welcome back. You know, we're all about keeping you hooked on the best movies out there. And today, we've got some absolute bangers, thrillers and sci-fi hits from 2025 that will mess with your mind, keep you on the edge of your seat, and maybe even haunt your dreams. This is Filmflix, and let's get into it.
Every day, I get to wake up in the best place on earth. Holland, Michigan.
All right, thriller fans, get ready for Holland, a slow-burning mystery that'll keep you on edge. Set in the year 2000 in the quiet town of Holland, Michigan, this one's all about secrets hiding in plain sight. Directed by Mimi Cave and starring Nicole Kidman, Gael Garcia Bernal, and Matthew Macfadyen, the film follows Nancy Vandergroot, played by Kidman, a seemingly perfect wife, mother, and teacher. But things take a turn when she and a colleague start noticing eerie details that just don't add up. What's really going on in their picture-perfect community of windmills and tulips? As they dig deeper, Nancy uncovers shocking truths that shake everything she thought she knew about her family, her neighbors, and even herself.
This is weird.
God, I love good mysteries.
Holland masterfully blends small-town charm with an unsettling atmosphere, making every moment feel like something sinister is lurking just beneath the surface. If you love thrillers packed with deception, hidden secrets, and that constant feeling of what's really happening here, this one's for you.
Every time you die, we learn something new, and humanity moves forward.
All right, sci-fi fans, get ready for Mickey 17. This futuristic thriller throws us into the icy, unforgiving world of Niflheim, where Mickey Barnes, played by Robert Pattinson, is an expendable. What's that mean? Well, his job is basically to die, over and over again. Every time he bites the dust, he's brought back in a fresh new body, memories intact, all for the sake of a high-stakes colonization mission. But as Mickey keeps regenerating, he starts questioning everything: his purpose, his identity, and whether he's more than just a disposable worker. And let's just say, things get weird. Directed by Bong Joon-ho, the genius behind Parasite, this movie blends sci-fi, dark humor, and mind-bending existential questions. Alongside Pattinson, we've got a killer cast: Naomi Ackie, Steven Yeun, Toni Collette, and Mark Ruffalo, bringing depth and personality to this frozen adventure.
I don't like you.
But I'm you.
I'm not you. I'm gonna kill you.
Expect jaw-dropping visuals, eerie alien landscapes, and a thought-provoking ride that'll have you questioning what it really means to be alive. Sci-fi lovers, this one's a must-watch.
Where am I? Who am I?
Strap in, sci-fi horror fans. This one's intense. Ash is a mind-bending thriller directed by Flying Lotus with a gripping story written by Johnny Remler. Starring Isa Gonzalez, Aaron Paul, Iko Uwais, Kate Elliott, and Beulah Coel, this film throws you into a nightmare on a distant planet. The story follows Rhea, played by Gonzalez, who wakes up to find her space station crew brutally slaughtered. No memory of what happened, no one to trust, just pure terror. And then, a mysterious man arrives, claiming he's there to rescue her. But is he really a savior, or does he have something more sinister in mind? As Rhea fights to survive, the film masterfully blends psychological tension with deep space horror, keeping you constantly second-guessing.
Something is not adding up.
The eerie setting, intense action, and nerve-wracking suspense make this one a wild ride from start to finish. Plus, those flashing lights and trippy visuals? Yeah, they crank up the paranoia big time. If you love sci-fi thrillers that keep you on edge with isolation, trust issues, and a whole lot of danger, Ash is a must-watch.
Help me!
Ever thought stealing a car could turn into a death trap? Well, Locked takes that nightmare and cranks it up to max intensity. Directed by David Yarovesky, this edge-of-your-seat thriller stars Bill Skarsgård as Eddie Barish, a carjacker who picks the wrong SUV to break into, because this isn't just any car, it's a prison. Equipped with insane high-tech security, the vehicle locks him inside with no way out. And pulling the strings? Anthony Hopkins as William, a vigilante with a twisted sense of justice. Trapped and running out of time, Eddie has to fight for survival while uncovering the real reason he's being held captive. The film dives deep into crime, consequences, and morality, making you question who's really in control.
I just want to introduce you to Little Taste of Hell.
Some critics argue it doesn't fully hit its potential, but if you love thrillers that put characters through high-stakes, life-or-death situations, Locked might just have you holding your breath till the credits roll. Before we get to the top pick, let's take a moment to highlight 4 standout films that earned honorable mentions for their unique stories and strong execution. First up is Novocaine, a 2025 action comedy directed by Dan Burke and Robert Olson. The film stars Jack Quaid as Nathan Kane, a bank employee with a rare condition. He can't feel physical pain. When the girl of his dreams, played by Amber Midthunder, gets kidnapped, Nathan turns this unusual trait into an unexpected advantage. With help from a quirky cast, including Jacob Batalon and Ray Nicholson, he takes on a gang of thugs in a wild mission to save her. Blending humor with high-stakes action, Novocaine delivers a fresh and entertaining take on the genre. Next is Black Bag, a gripping spy thriller directed by Steven Soderbergh and featuring an all-star cast led by Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender. The story follows George Woodhouse, a legendary intelligence agent whose life is thrown into chaos when his wife, Catherine, also an intelligence officer, is suspected of betraying their country. Torn between loyalty to his marriage and his duty to his nation, George faces an impossible choice. With strong performances and tense storytelling, Black Bag dives deep into themes of trust, betrayal, and sacrifice in the high-stakes world of espionage. Based on a true story, Last Breath is a survival thriller directed by Alex Parkinson and starring Woody Harrelson, Simu Liu, Finn Cole, and Cliff Curtis. The film follows a team of seasoned deep-sea divers who face extreme challenges while trying to rescue a crewmate trapped hundreds of feet below the ocean's surface. Battling raging elements and racing against time, they rely on teamwork and resilience to pull off the near impossible. Heart-pounding and immersive, Last Breath captures the perilous reality of working in one of Earth's most unforgiving environments. Finally, we have A Working Man, an action thriller starring Jason Statham as Levon Cade, a former Black Ops soldier now leading a quiet life in construction. But when his boss's teenage daughter is kidnapped by human traffickers, Levon steps back into his old role as a skilled operative to bring her home. Directed by David Ayer, the film combines intense action sequences with a layered story of corruption and danger. At just under 2 hours, A Working Man proves that Statham still knows how to deliver gritty, edge-of-your-seat thrills. These 4 films may not have made the top spot, but they're all worth your time for their creativity, suspense, and unforgettable performances.
I'm Virginia, your assessor.
Imagine a future where having a child isn't a right, it's a privilege you have to earn. That's the chilling setup for The Assessment, a thought-provoking sci-fi thriller directed by Fleur Fortuné. Starring Elizabeth Olsen and Himesh Patel, the film follows Mia and Aryan, a couple desperate to start a family. But before they can, they have to pass a strict 7-day evaluation, overseen by Virginia, played by Alicia Vikander, a cold and calculating government official who moves into their home to test their worthiness as parents. Sounds intense, right? As the days go by, the couple starts realizing this process isn't just about parenting, it's about control. They uncover disturbing truths about the system and their society, forcing them to ask, how far will they go to be together as a family?
You cannot behave like this if you want a child.
I want a real child, not this.
The Assessment blends psychological tension with real-world ethical dilemmas, keeping you hooked with deep character drama rather than flashy special effects. It's a slow-burn thriller that dives into government control, personal freedom, and the price of parenthood in a world where resources are limited. If you love sci-fi that makes you think as much as it thrills, this one's a must-watch. All right, that's a wrap, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you found some thrillers to add to your watch list. If you had fun, hit that like button, check out my other videos, and of course, don't forget to subscribe for more epic movie content. Which thriller are you most hyped to watch? Drop it in the comments. This is Filmflix, and I'm signing off for today. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.